Welcome back to the channel. Today we have another episode of our Road to the Show series, episode I think 35 is this one. I'm not sure, it's hard to keep track, but we are back here on hard mode and we'll be facing the Tide once again. We're at 215, so we've hit a little bit of a slump in the last few videos. It's not been great, but we kind of clawed our way out of it in the last one. I think we got somewhere down to like 180 on that batting average, but luckily we're back at 215, which if we're saying luckily we're back at 215, that is not where we want to be. But anyways, we're facing Johnson here on the mound. A four-seamer curveball changeup, two-seam. We'll have a runner on first. See if we can do something. That big curveball comes in and breaks off. And we'll swing over top of it a little early on it. We'll start 0-1. Oh my goodness, that was right in the wheelhouse. Oh, hit it here. I think that's in the foul territory. That's not where we want to hit it. Let's try to hit it out of the park if we're going to hit over any fence. But we're down 0-2, so we're not going to be hitting anything out on those pitches. We'll take the third pitch for ball number 1 to get us to 1-2. Again, person on first, one away, bottom of the first here at home. We'll take pitch number 4 for ball 2 to even the count up. And hopefully we can get something here. I think I want a normal swing on this one. Typically, just under it. Typically a contact swing if we're late in a count and we're even. Just to be a little bit more defensive, I would say. But anyways, 99 off the bat, just that 46-degree launch angle isn't really going to get you many hits. So we'll fly out. Runner on second. We're up 4-1 here, bottom of the second with 2 away. And we'll swing under that two-seamer up in the top third of the zone just early on it. So that is not a terrible attempt, but we're going to foul the second one off. A 94-mile-per-hour heater in the top right corner to bring us 0-2, 2 away. Let's try to bring that runner home. Ooh, that was a close pitch. We'll take for ball 1. We'll contact swing there. Get some wood on it. Good timing. That'll die at the warning track right in front of the wall. And it'll be a fly out for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the third where we're actually going to take the field here. We're still up 3 runs, so good run support from us today, especially early on in this one. We're going to hit a ball right to us. We're not the hot corner, but we'll ground that one hot off the bat. And we'll turn a double play, a 3-6-3 to get us to 2 outs in the top of the third. Back here, bottom of the 5th, runners on first and second facing Stallings, who throws a four-seamer changeup, curveball, slider, cutter mix. 5-pitch mix, mid-90s on that heater, and we are once again under it up in the zone, and it won't fall, but the runner does advance. Let's see if he can get there under the tag, and there's going to be no tag at all. A wild throw will get him there safely, so we get a little bit clutch, but we still are hitless today, and that's not how we want to start this game off. And you can see there we have 0 homers. We have not been able to hit a homer this season, so our power has immensely fallen off. I don't know what the problem is. We just haven't been getting some good wood on it. What are we going to do? Runners in scoring position. I don't want to power swing. Hit home runs kind of crazy. Only swinging pitches, that's what we're going to take. I mean, hitting a home run is just kind of, if we're going to assume we're going to do that, it's kind of hard. Runner on third. Okay. Ooh, fouled that one off just way early. 91. And look at that. Sub 100 average with runners in scoring position. And that is exactly why right there. It's because we swing at BS like that, 3 inches outside the zone for strike 2. Jeez, and we swung at that. Dude, I don't know what it is about his delivery, but it looks like everything's coming into the edge of the zone. And we'll strike out. And we will go hitless to start this one off. And that is not what we wanted to see. Let's see if we can make it up in the next one. Back here for game 2 of the video. We have dropped to 206. Still no homers. That one honestly is probably the one that's getting the most under my skin, because we can always get average up, but our homers should like reasonably still be there. We still have the power. We might not be hitting for contact well, but power should still be there as we're taking on Plesac. A four-seamer slider, circle change, 12-6. So a couple off-speed pitches and then that heater. And we're gonna check our swing, and they're gonna call that one a strike. Anyway, so when we don't swing, we get called strike. When we do swing, it's a ball 6 inches outside the zone. But we'll take that one for ball 1. 1-1 now, 2 away, and the bottom of the first. And if we don't get a hit here or any run support in this inning, we will start the first one off with a little nerfy action. We're getting on top of that very, very early. We'll foul it down the left field foul line, or the third baseline, whatever you want to call it. We'll take that one to run the count full. If there was anybody on first, they'd be in motion, but there's not. And that is a contact swing. He's at a one-hopper, but he gloves it, and that's Jackson Holiday on the play. And that is an amazing play by a top 100 prospect to get us out. He's still here in our second season. He's down in the minors just like us. He hasn't made the jump to the majors, and neither have we. And ooh, the bases are juiced for O'Neal. Let's see if we can get something done here. And that is going to be a good rip into the gap. There is only one out, so it should score a run. That is not a good rip. What was that? But it'll be a sac fly to score. It'll be our 6th RBI of the season. Not very good contact on that. Didn't get much of the bat. We do score the run anyways, and we're tied at 1, bottom of the 6th, 1 away, bases empty. Possibly should have swung at that. Didn't really like the positioning up in the top left-hand corner. It's probably my least favorite spot. Man, these change-ups and stuff are dropping and going way further away from the zone than I originally would think after coming out of the hand. That's been our tough task to mount today, as we're 1 and 2. We fouled that one off. Good timing. Just again, the barrel head's just not staying level with the ball. And honestly, at this point, it looks like we are in our sophomore slump, which is a semi-common occurrence against top prospects. Sometimes you see them have a really, really amazing season, whether it's because of adrenaline or just the desire to prove yourself right out of the gates, whatever it is. They typically come back, ooh, and will be walked. So we're still 0 for 1 today, but we'll have a walk and an RBI, sac fly, to get us to probably our last at-bat and our next at-bat. But we're on base here with Yepez at a full count, and he gets under that one. Probably not enough power to do anything with, and it'll be a fly out right inside the foul line. But yeah, speaking of the sophomore slump, typically, I don't know what it is. It's just mentality, I guess. But typically players will do really well probably when they're brought for us. Obviously, it's not the case for everybody, but typically their second season is a little bit worse than their first. And then we call that the sophomore slump, as they're going to fly out, and Cross is going to fly out to the right fielder. Back-to-back flyouts to the right fielder to get him out of the inning. And we're here in the bottom of the game. Game still tied at 1. Contact swing or just swing? We'll contact swing. You get more contact. And it seems at this point we need so much contact, so much improvement there, but we just haven't had it. 4-seamer splitter. Is that a 2-seam? I can't really tell. It is a 2-seam. And we are under that, dude. We are under everything. I don't know. Like, I can't change where the barrel head is on just timing, swinging. And that is the difficulty in playing on timing, swing, and Hall of Fame. And so we'll go hitless again, 0 for 2. We do at least get an RBI and a walk, so we don't get kept off the base completely. But we just have had a really, really rough start to this first 2 games of this episode. We're going to have to turn it around in our 3rd episode. If not, it's just going to be a bunch of hitless stuff, and I would hate to make y'all watch that. But we'll see if we can do it. Back here at All-American Park for game number 3 of the episode. It was a little bit froggy there, a little bit foggy out here today. Oh my goodness, this is a very cinematic view, but we're facing Povich, who throws a sinker, cutter, changeup, curveball, slider mix. And he is a lefty on righty today for us. We're going to check that swing and cutter well below, and we're going to have to get better. That was good timing. We're going to get better at holding our barrel head back. And that one's way too early. So when it's outside the zone, we do really well at timing up. When it's inside the zone, we can't seem to find the timing. And right there, that is a good timing. But again, where is it at? Outside the zone. We're going to figure a way to line that up just a little better once it comes inside and capitalize. And again, up in the top left-hand corner, inside on that wrist is not where we want to see that ball. Not terrible timing on it, but we'll foul it off. We'll take that pitch for ball 2 to get the count to even at 2s. And we have to do something this at bat. It was a good rip. Is that going to be down the line fair? That will get one hopper to the glove, so we won't be able to advance to second, but we do get the hit to get on base. Our first hit of the episode. And it is a weak little liner inside the line there for a single, but anything to get on base. And I'll be super, super ecstatic at this point. And that is a grounder to second, and that is not the ball you want to see. And fortunately for us, I guess you can't ground out into a double play, but we ground out to an out regardless. Kobe Mayo is still in the minors, facing Silseth today. Top of the 4th. We are zeros all the way through this one. Let's see if we can get a turn a double play to keep it there easily. And that is one out after he flips over the sliding. Is that Jackson Holiday sliding into there at second? Can't really tell. They all look kind of the same. The long blonde hair, white dudes. But anyways, we're back up here, bottom of the fourth, leading off this one. Oh, we're on top of that. Good timing, man. The good timing, like ground outs and flyouts or stuff, just beat me up. Just eat me up inside. I just hate it. Because that's like the one time we should capitalize. And then the tie jumps out to a 4-0 lead. That is not what you want to see as the home team or the home crowd. And we'll foul that one to the left side. 0-1 now. Still nobody on. Leading off this one. Once again, just a little late. Launch angle was actually pretty good for that one, but we'll foul it off to get to 0-2. We're going to have to protect the zone. And protect we will, but that zone was a little bit smaller. We could have laid that one off. And we'll stay at 0-2 here. That curveball, big looping curveball, kind of up in that middle range of the zone. Not where you want to place it, but it did fall inside a little bit far out, so we couldn't get a good wood on it. Oh, there's going to be another one. Good contact swing, great timing. Just not enough power behind it. We choked up too much. It'll be a fly out to left field. Still 4-0 here, bottom of the eighth. Runners on first and second, so it'll give us a little bit of a boost. See if we can do some damage. 2 outs, though, so sac flies won't do anything for us. That's a good rip. That is a one-hopper to shortstop. He's just going to make the play over there. Probably their best player. If it probably is their best player. And we'll end that game. At least we do get a hit, so we're making minor improvements. Just very, very incremental improvements here in the episode. But hopefully in the next one we can do just a hair better and improve on 1 hit. 1 for 4 today, and 6-21 in the series. This is not going to cut it out to get us to the majors. Back here at home, once again, we'll be taking on the Iowa Cubs in this one. So hopefully it's a little change of team will produce something for us. We're just going to advance the runner here. We haven't really been succeeding anything, so let's just keep it simple. A 4-seamer curveball, cutter 2-seamer mix for Brown on the mound. Man, oh man. I'm just way early on that one. Not even, no contact whatsoever on it. And we'll just completely whiff. We'll take that curveball, back-to-back curveballs to get us to even at ones. Runner on first, coming at 86 speed. So hopefully we can move him around the bases. A good rip into the gap could really easily score him to get us another ribby and a score on the board. But we'll have to wait and see. Dude, he is killing us with these curveballs. 4 curveballs in a row. Not even his favorite pitch. It's his second on his mix. But we're going to lay back, take some speed off of it. That was a good rip, but that'll one-hop. The right fielder didn't play it right. And it'll be runners at the corner after the single by O'Neal. Second hit of the episode comes on in the 4th game in the first inning. Thankfully, we finally get a lead off. Well, not a lead off hit, but our first hit of the game, our very first at bat. We'll have runners on first and third, and Yepez strikes out in a big situation. But Gavin Cross with the batter advantage, or the handedness advantage in this one. Is that a full count? We should have been running there, but that'll be topped off to the pitcher. He'll throw to first, and he won't be able to leg it out. It'll be an out to get the out of the inning. Bottom of the 4th, tied at 0 still. 1 for 1 today. Oh, brother. That one right in your wheelhouse. Good timing. And we just couldn't capitalize on it. And we'll start 0 for 1 leading off this inning. We'll take that curveball. Dude, he is throwing so many curveballs. He is trying to break that wrist, it seems. 1-1 now. And then he comes back with the heater as soon as I'm saying he's throwing too many curveballs. 95 will get us to foul it off very, very late. That was a good rip. Perfect again. Good timing. Is that going to fall? Oh, barely. But, man, still having issues with leveling that barrel head out to get good rips. And we're first and third on the runners. 2-away, bottom of the 5th. We are up 1-0. Let's see if we can put another one on the board. Again, no sac fly situation here. Oh, my goodness. Our average with runners in scoring position just keeps falling. Down to .77 now. We'll take that one to get to 1-1. Cutter ran too far outside to bring it even. Come on, O'Neal. We need a big hit here. All right. And good eye to take that curveball to 2-1. I think he's probably throwing 60% curveballs to us in our 3 at-bats so far. Ah, good. But see, that That's what I'm saying. When it's a good level swing, we are very late or too early or just something. Full count here. Runner on first will be in motion. With 1.5 speed, anything in the gap is going to score him. But with just a little bit more reassurance if we can get one. And that big curveball strikes us out. God bless, man. Oh, only swinging pitches inside the zone. Only swinging pitches inside the zone. And record a hit. We'll do that one. Honestly, recording a hit might be our tallest task yet. A 4-seamer, curveball, changeup, slider, 2-seamer mix from Thompson will be facing us. We still have a 1-run lead, so we don't technically need a run. But, oh my goodness, he just teleported over there. That was a good rip. 108 off the bat for a line out to the first baseman. This is what you want to see, isn't it? And we take home the victory 1-0, and we go 1 for 4 again. So even, I mean, honestly, it brings up our average, which is sad to say. But we really do need a 2-hit game here soon just to bring it up a little bit more, a little bit quicker. See if we can do it. Back here at All-American Park, and a little bit dreary today. It's got a little bit of rain, but they haven't called the game yet. I will say the only benefit so far about going so hitless is that we're progressing through these videos very quickly. We're getting like 7 episodes video, but I don't want that to be the case. But if you were looking for any silver lining, we're facing Sanders, a 4-seamer, curveball, slider, changeup, 2-seam mix. All these pitchers have a 5-pitch mix. We're in a contact swing. Is that going to fall? Nope. The right fielder is going to play it well and get the out. Hold the runner at second to get to 2 outs in the inning. All right, 2 outs once again. Runners on first and second facing Sanders. Score still at 0s. Bottom of the 3rd. We'll take that first pitch for a curveball inside to get us to 1-0. Come on. How are we tied for 3rd with RBIs? We're only at 6 so far. We've been through 20-something games. What in the world are we doing? Good timing, and we just completely missed the ball. Like, come on, O'Neal. This is extremely frustrating. Oh, come on, umpire. Now we're just getting screwed both directions by ourselves and by the umpires to get us to 1-2. We need to come through. That's a good rip, contact swing, but it won't get through the gap, and that is going to be a force out at second. No dice for O'Neal so far in this one. 0-2. Just typical stuff from him. And we're going to go here. We're just going to try to keep improving our contact, to say the least. 1-0 here. Cubs up a point, or not a point, a run. What am I saying? There's no points in baseball. It's runs. As we'll swing way too late. Completely just missed that fastball at 94. And we're just going to have to focus up or do something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I need to start warming up a little bit before I take the freaking start recording a video, because I don't know what is going on. But I don't even feel like it's our fault at this point. Oh, that is a terrible call. That is a terrible call to ring us up. Strike out looking. Never what you want to see, but honestly, that was a bad call. That was outside the zone. I know it was on the edge, but it was a ball for sure. I've gotten that call many times before. It's been a ball, but not on this one. We'll take the field, and we're going to completely whiff on that one. So not only are we not hitting, we are not fielding. So what is the point of having you on the team if you can't do one or the other? Oh, Lord. 0 for 3 is facing Schugert, who has a 4-seamer, slider, curveball, changeup, 2-seam. What is up with these 5-pitch mix guys now, man? I feel like we haven't faced that many in so long. We're facing a ton. We have taken the lead here in the 8th. Nobody out. A runner on first, though. Jesus Christ. Dude, like, this is getting so frustrating. Like those are mine. I can stomach those, but the ones where it's like good timing, I just cannot. I just in there, dude. I'm just not seeing it well, so I don't know what is the issue. And we're down 0 for 2 once again. And this has been an extreme struggle. That was a good rip. Is that going to fall? Oh, no. See, like that. Good swing. Just right to him, though. Right into the path of the fielder, and he's going to be able to range and make the play. And we'll go hitless in this one. Once again, just another hitless freaking game, dude. And we're just like, what is the point of having us at AAA if we can't do anything? Can't hit. It seems like we can't field. Stressed. Upset. Whatever adjective you want to say, I'm feeling all of it. But hopefully we can get one in our next one. It's not going to be our last one. We're only 20 minutes into this episode. So let's see if we can progress it before the end. Let's go. Back here, we'll start in the field. on the top of the first. They have a runner on first to the leadoff runner. That's going to be right at us. We'll turn and throw it to second. That'll be one. We'll receive it back for out number 2. 3-6-3 double play is a good way to start the game. And we have fallen below 200 average, man. It's just bad. Another 5-pitch mix guy, Hodge. A 4-seamer curveball, slider, changeup, 2-seam. We need a hit direly, but we'll take that one up and in for ball 1. 1-0 now for O'Neal. We really do need a hit here. I would love to start off with a big hit. And we're under it again. Oh, dude. I don't know if they've changed some settings or stuff, but it just feels like everything we get like really good timing on, or like even just moderately good timing, it's just like under. It's just like everything. As the Cubs take a 1-0 lead here. Like that, dude, good. And we're just under it. What is going on? Like, that is perfect timing. And we just go under. Jeez. And we go over that one. We just can't succeed in any form or fashion. And we're down 0-2. We'll take that one. A slider out for ball 1. 1-2 now. For O'Neal, let's do it. All right, another slider. He's losing a little bit of grip with that slider. Throwing it up and out, not where you want to put that ball. Down and out might be a little bit better of a situation for him. Fastball out as well. 3-2. Finally able to work a count somewhat competitively here. And that is going to be a hit. Thank God. We're going to have to stop it first because we just don't have the speed around the base. Oh, finally we get another hit. It has been just a struggle left and right today. But hopefully we can get off. Hopefully that one can spark us up. We're going to be running here. And it just looks like a moose. I mean, actually moose are fast. What is a sloth? That's too slow though. What's like a moderately fast animal? Just like normal fast animal. But we'll ground to first for out number 2. We'll advance to third. So runner 90 feet away from home to tie us up. Let's see if Cross can do it. He has the hand advantage. Righty on lefty. Let's see if he can do one. Full count, 2 outs though. He does get a good rip, but right back to the first baseman. Back to back, put him to work over there. But he'll be able to make the play to get out of the inning unscathed. Back here, bottom of the 6th, down 3-0 now. Hodge still on the mound. Nobody on, leading off the bottom of the 6th here. Blessed, man. Just good timing. That would have been a really good hit if we just leveled it out a little bit. But we don't, and we get under it. Even in the bottom of the zone, we're under stuff. I just don't understand it. Hodge, once again, will face us 4 times a day. And another one. Launch angle's good. Just can't get into the gap. Where's the power? Where did the power go? I just don't get it. It just feels like the power has evaporated from O'Neal. Like, last year, it feels like he hits that one over the fence. So I don't know. But we'll take on one more freaking game. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get something better than 1 for 4. We haven't got a 2-hit game in, I think, like freaking 15 games. So let's see if we can get it done here in this next one. Back here up against Horton. We're batting an even 200. We'll take that first one for a ball. 4-seamer, slider, no, not circle change, just regular changeup and curveball. That heater does get up to 98 though. We'll have to watch out for that one. But back-to-back balls here. Back-to-back 4-seamers. Nah. The first one was a slider that missed inside. 2-0.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1 now. Come on. All right. We'll take that one for a ball to get to a very, very good hitters count. 3-1. We're not going to be taking on this one. It doesn't matter. We will take. Well, we're not going to force take, I guess, is what I should have said. We're not just going to swing at anything that comes across the plate. But we will get walked here, and we're going to be in a steal situation per the manager. And I'm telling you, he should get fired. He should get canned a week ago. Actually, last year. Ooh, we'll make it in there safely. I don't know what is up with O'Neal. Maybe he spent all his time in the gym just working on that leg strength, that speed, as he has 2 steals early on this one. But power is, well, I mean, I guess if he's working on his legs, his power will still be there. But it's not. So I don't know what he was doing. I don't know what he was working on, because he wasn't working on freaking hitting. That's for sure. Bottom of the 3rd, 2-0. Oh, right on the black. Will get us to 0-1. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the third. We'll just swing over top that. What is new? Completely missed. I've just had so many completely miss, like, swings. Good timing, just right up top, right where you want it, and just too far. And then he hung that curveball like, I don't know. Ooh, and we'll go the other direction and get another hit, or actually not another hit, our first hit, but on base 2 times today. What? What? We're on base twice, back-to-back hit, or back-to-back at bats. We got on base? No way. O'Neal will be on base here. Bottom of the third still. He rips it. Is that through? No. That'll be a good play. And they'll get the double play, actually, as he ranges to his left to make it in a spinning throw. That was a really, really good play. Up to 3-0 now. Bottom of the 5th. Again, nobody on for us. 2 outs. We'll take that first one at 96 off the edge of the zone to get to 1-0. That was a good rip, but we are on top of it. See, look, good timing on top of it. It's just like nothing goes our way when we get to good timing, and we'll ground out to second base. We'll be at 1-2 for this game. Facing Sugar, who we faced, I think, in the last game, I do believe. We're not going to cover his pitch mix. We don't typically cover anybody that we cover in the same episode, but we facing him nonetheless. We'll be even as we swing over another pitch. Good timing. We should have gone down there and got that one. I don't get it. Oh my goodness, dude. Some of these pitches look like they're not going to drop that far, and they just do. 1-2. Got to play some defensive hitting now. Another one, a circle, or jeez, I keep saying circle change, but it's just a regular change up down below the zone. That is a close one to get the count to full 3-2. Let's see if we can get one. Very late. Very, very late on a changeup, which isn't good. Tells you how far we are off on our timing. And of course, below the zone and we swing, I don't even know. I can't even tell you if it was a check swing, honestly. Just frustrating. Frustrating. We go 1 for 3 with a hit, a single, and a walk. Again, just no power coming from anything from O'Neal. Hitting's coming little by little, I guess. And we do a little bit better with 1 for 4, but I appreciate y'all sticking through it with this, man. I know it's been difficult. It's been a difficult road the last few games, but hopefully we can turn around the next one. I don't really know at this point. It's just been a head banging against the wall type of thing so far. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you wouldn't mind dropping a like down below if you liked the video. If you didn't like the video, please drop a like. It really does help the channel out so much. And if you wouldn't mind, if you haven't been subscribed, or if you think you are, just go and check and just subscribe if you wouldn't mind as well. If you want to help with the channel, it really does help. Again, like I said, with the likes, both help. Commenting helps. Everything helps. Anything, any type of way you interact with the video helps us. But I appreciate y'all being here, and I hope to see you all in the next one.